Wow, what an electric environment. That was awesome. We were on the other side of an education game like this last week, and it just feels good to have all those kids screaming for you. And I want to give a shout out to Dr. Leslie Alexander, the superintendent of Watauga County, and just helping make this come to a reality, and to our marketing team who worked really hard to get 2,400 screaming kids in here. We told our team before the game that they have such an opportunity to show those kids what grit, resilience, camaraderie looks like. And I thought our team did just that.
Bobby Phillips, 90.5 WASU, Appalachian Weekly News, and the A Game. Coach, coming up, you have the longest stretch on the road for the entire season, 34 days to be exact. I know I asked you a similar question to this last press conference, but this is an even more daunting road stretch. How do you prepare your team for these big games coming up?
Well, I think you prepare just like you prepare for every game. You take it one day at a time. The good news is, as a basketball coach, I'm not thinking about the 34 days on the road. I'm thinking about we finally have time to practice. It feels like we've just been in game prep mode, game prep mode, game prep mode. So really excited to get in and clean some things up. And obviously our help side today, we sent them to the foul line a lot. We've got to, they have a good set of three guards. I thought we did a good job in our zone, but we need to be able to defend people off the dribble and man. It's an area that we've got to continue to develop. And, I thought, we did a good job of really pushing tempo and getting out in transition on offense.
And today we saw a lot more of an involved role from Riley Stoker, Slim, where she played 16 minutes today. How do you feel like she's clicking with the system so far, and what do you see your role down the line, especially going into this road stretch?
I can't say enough about Riley Stoker, and honestly, all three freshmen. They have stayed in the gym. Obviously, no one likes their role when you don't play a lot of minutes, and just trying to challenge them to stay ready. Riley Stoker lost her grandmother this week, and for her to I kind of met with her, gave her the decision, to come to practice, not come to practice, and she chose to come to practice and be with her teammates. And, I just think it says a lot about who she is as a person, and for her to go out and play the way that she played, and we played her a little bit in the Asheville game. I thought she did a really good job. She's someone that I feel like has such a bright future in our program, and as she continues to hit the weight room and develop, but she has such a great basketball IQ, and she just has really high character.
Hey, Coach. Parker Eglin with the Appalachian. Now that we're a month into the season almost, what could you say that you've learned most about this group?
Yeah, we talked about that before the game. We talked about, we're closing the November chapter with this team. And when you have 5 seniors, it's like every team only has one ride together, and you want to make sure that you just make the most out of it. And I think I've learned a lot about our team, that we've got a lot of weapons. We have a chance, I've said this from the beginning, to be really good defensively. But I think the biggest thing that I'm learning about our team is we have a little more grit and toughness than I thought we had. You see signs of it every now and again, but I talked about it after our Asheville game. I thought we didn't shoot it very well. We had kids, sick throwing up before in warm-ups, and kind of had a little bug going through the team. And, we shot 50% from the free throw line, not very well from three, and we still were able to get a road win. And so you have to be tough to win in the Sun Belt. I think we've got a lot of depth, too, that's starting to rise up, and our bench is scoring and really bringing a lot off the bench.
And Feryal Defne Atli with 17 points today. 12 of those came in the second half, I believe. What did she bring to the court in that second half?
Well, I kind of challenged the team at halftime. I thought they were swatting our shots, and we talk a lot about playing off 2 feet and using shot fakes at the rim. And we had one in the first half, and it was Emma right before halftime. And I was glad we had that one, because what happened? She got to the free throw line. I always tell them I hate being right as your coach. But I think that she did a good job. So I kind of challenged them on their toughness in the paint. And I just said, we play against men every single day, and we play tough at the rim, and we chin the ball, and we play off 2 feet, and we get to the free throw line. And so I think she really responded the right way. I think she got an easy, quick bucket coming out of the halftime. And she's a sophomore. Her upside is ridiculous. She really has freshman minutes from an experience level. And so excited to see her continue to develop.
Austin Cochran, 90.5 WASU, and the A Game. Coach, just quick stats. 36 minutes and 49 seconds with the lead. Obviously you had a great home environment today. how does that home court advantage translate into getting confidence in this team when you have a big road trip to Clemson coming up? With the confidence when this team, sorry,
Good.
yeah, building confidence going in this couple game win streak and going on the road for what 37 days?
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, how this team translate well into that?
Well, I think confidence is one of the most important things. I think you see our team is playing with confidence. They're defending with confidence. I feel like just when you think we're rattled, we kind of are able to regroup a little bit. I think that's such a big thing. I was so sad that we couldn't get the 6-7 and make the kids go crazy, and I wanted to call a timeout, and we didn't understand the assignment there to try to get to the free throw line. But, I love the environment, and to be honest with you, I love how our team is playing from a confidence standpoint, and I still feel like we've got a couple of kids that aren't playing with great confidence, and hopefully they can get going. Confidence is an inner thing. It's something that you can somewhat control, and you've got to practice what we call our mind gym and work on the mental side of the game.
Any further questions? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Bobby Phillips, 90.5 WASU, Appalachian Weekly News, and the A Game. Deja, first for you. Today, you are just on fire from three-point land. What can you say to that?
Honestly, I just took a really good nap before the game, and I was just feeling it.
Well, it was really impressive out there, and the crowd was really getting into it during the game, and they had a lot of fun. It was Education Day. Oh, what do you feel like that energy brought to this game?
Honestly, it was a great just first quarter. I think it brought the energy, it got the crowd excited to see us play. It got my teammates involved, got them going. Everybody else can get touches. I think it was just a big energy bringer, and I feel like that's my main thing to contribute to the team.
And Defy, I believe today was a season high in points in a game with 17. Your inside presence has really improved offensively, especially trying to get to the basket, and also that really nice fadeaway shot in the second half. What do you say to the things that you've been working on, and how have they started to come to fruition?
I mean, we're working on as a team since this summer, so I think this game will reflect our culture, and this kids is important for us. And I can say we have to do it. We have to show ourselves to these kids because that's what matters. So and personally, we just work hard and coach. So I really thankful for that. So yeah.
And then Emma, this is my last question, and this one's for you. Didn't lead the team in rebounds today, but still rebounding a lot from that guard position. I believe you're still leading the team in rebounds per game. What do you say to your hustle as a guard, and how do you get after those rebounds?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy when you have the post inside. They have the hardest job with battling with some of those big post players. They have to box them out, so it just makes our team just run smoother if we have guards that can get in there and rebound. And at the same time, I love getting those rebounds and trying to push in transition and looking up the floor because I have people that want to run. So I know that if I get the ball in my hands right there, I can try to make stuff happen early, which we're really good at. So.
Parker Eglin with the Appalachian. What could you guys say about the defense this whole year, specifically in the last two games? 40 points against Asheville, 20 turnovers forced. This game, a 38 allowed against Norfolk State, and another 18 turnovers forced.
Honestly, that's why our coach brought us here. I think that defense wins games. It starts on defense when we go hard. We do a lot of defensive drills that just focuses on the little details, and she always tells us it starts with our defense. And it's just our tenacity, our grit, and that's just something that we practice as part of our culture.
Austin Cochran, A Game. Feryal, 75% from the line today. How does that translate forward in the team's game going in? I mean, obviously you won by 30-something today, but going to these closer games down the stretch in conference play, how will this experience translate into that?
I mean, it's happens with the flow, and without my teammates, I can do it. So in the conference game, we need to reflect this rebounding, the assists, there's points for turnovers. That's really matters to us. So we get it one person every day. So we're gonna be better and reflect the conference teams.
Any further questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.